Once there were two farmers, Bill
Old MacDonald had a farm.
and Ted.
E-I-E-I-O.
Their farms were right next to each other, so they often worked side by side.
With a quack quack here,
And a quack, quack there.
here,
Quack,
there,
quack,
everywhere.
quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
Now the harvest had ended, and, as was the custom, Farmer Bill rode to the town general store to discuss his year.
Howdy, storekeep.
Howdy, Farmer Bill. I see you rode old Bessie into town.
Yep,
So, how are things?
things are good. Good. Harvest is in, and it is something to behold.
So, what are your plans?
Plans? Why, what do you think my plans are? It's time to party, and I aim to whoop it up.
Don't you think you should set something aside?
No, sir, what for? Full speed ahead, that's what I say. Go for broke. Let it all hang out. Sitting near the bush.
Sydney or the bush?
Well, hello, everyone.
Well, howdy, Ted. How's the stodgy set living these days?
Well, just fine, Bill.
Bill was just telling me about how good his crop was. How'd you fare?
Well, very nicely, storekeep. God has blessed us richly this year.
Well, what are you gonna do with your blessings?
Well, I've decided to divide my bounty into fourths.
Fourths?
Yep, fourths. First portion goes back to God. Second portion to help the poor. Third portion I'll put away for the lean times. And the fourth portion my family and I will use now.
You have got to be kidding. Why, what do you want to live like that for? Don't you want to have a good time?
We'll have a good time, Bill. I just don't see any reason to go overboard about
Oh,
it.
well, I do. I've worked plumb hard this year, and it's paid off, and now it's time to go crazy.
Well, I hope you have a good time, Bill.
Oh, don't worry, I will. Life is made to live, and I intend to do some incredible living.
And live he did. Farmer Bill really went to town and had a good many laughs at the expense of Farmer Ted, who lived quite modestly, while Farmer Bill ate in only the finest restaurants.
Would you kindly bring me some more of them snails and this filet mignon and another bottle of this fancy grape juice?
Farmer Ted ate at home.
Pass the roast beef and mashed potatoes, please, and I'll have a little more water, if I may.
While Farmer Bill extended his credit and bought a new truck.
Yes, sir, I really went all out on this puppy. Top of the line, turbocharged, fuel-injected V8 2,000 horsepower, dual overhead cam with sidewall mud flaps and 2 steering wheels, sitting near the bush.
Farmer Ted repaired his 5-year-old pickup.
Well, she may not be too much to look at on the outside, but she's paid for, and she gets me where I want to go.
While Farmer Bill threw a lavish New Year's Eve party.
Wahoo! Pour some more in the pool. Want to jump in and float on them bubbles?
Farmer Ted celebrated quietly with his family.
Well, Happy New Year, everyone, and may the Lord continue to bless and keep us.
At last, it was time for spring planting again.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I.
But this year, all did not go well.
Uh-oh.
Instead, the blights came.
Hi there.
Who are you?
We're the Blights. I'm Morty. This is my wife Ethel. And these are our kids, Mort Jr., Bowl, and Weevil.
We've come to destroy your crops.
And destroy they did. The blights ate everything they set their millions of tiny little eyes on. The farmers did all they could to get rid of them. Flooding, spraying, blowing. They tried pesticides, insecticides, and nastyicides, but nothing worked. The blight stayed on like unwanted relatives. Soon there was nothing left, and Farmer Bill really felt it.
Boy, things are bad. Bad. Hunger and want slink across the land like 2 giant slinky things.
Yes, this year was a far cry from the previous one, but some things didn't change. Farmer Bill still ate in the finest restaurants.
Dibs on that garbage can.
And Farmer Ted still ate at home.
Please pass the roast beef and mashed potatoes.
And while Farmer Ted drove around in his 6-year-old but paid-for pickup, Farmer Bill's new truck was repossessed and he had to walk.
I didn't know the sole of my shoe was pink. Oh, that's my foot.
And while Farmer Ted celebrated the new year quietly with his family...
Well, Happy New Year, everyone, and may the Lord continue to bless and keep us.
Farmer Bill was partaking of his neighbor's charity from the previous year, when he had given part of his bounty to the poor. Yes,